Hello, everyone. First, I'd like to say I hope you and your families are safe during these trying times. Well, let's just jump right in. With all the information that's out there, I'm surprised how many times I get asked how I created my financial freedom. Everyone's income is different, so I won't necessarily dive into that. We are just going to go over the basic steps to help you understand and begin your journey to financial freedom. They say that roughly 60% of people do not create a budget whatsoever. Without creating a budget, it would be very difficult to actually achieve the following steps. Not saying it's impossible, but if you can do it without creating a budget, you probably don't be needing to listen to this video. There are multiple budgeting apps out there that'll help you do this, or you could create a simple spreadsheet and track your monthly expenses to know exactly where the fat can be trimmed out of your budget and spending. Now we create our emergency fund. So you want to save up about 6 months to cover need items. Obviously, your need items are rent, food, utilities, the stuff you actually need in life. To do this, you have to start cutting out the wants. I mean, do you really need a tall venti caramel macchiato from Starbucks? It's going to cost you roughly $6. Or what about that brand new iPhone 15? I mean, in all reality, what is the camera going to be that much better? Hopefully you guys are getting the point, but that'll get you to that 6 months in reserves that you need. Now that we've hit our reserve goals, why don't we start paying off some debt? I'm not saying that all debt is bad. I mean, cheap debt on an appreciating asset, that's a good debt, but that's an entirely different discussion. There's pretty much two ways you can go about doing this. One, you start with your highest interest rate credit card and pay it down and then work your way from there. Or conversely, so you don't feel overwhelmed, you start with the smaller debt credit card and pay it off quicker so you have more of an accomplished feeling and then move forward up. Now remember, we're not using any of our emergency fund at this point. Our emergency fund is only for stuff we need in an emergency. Okay, wow, now we have some headwind. We have our emergency fund. We've paid off our debt that's essentially bad debt. Again, there are some good debt, but we won't get quite into that. Now we're going to start having that money that we were wasting on Starbucks that we used to build our emergency fund and pay off our debt. We're going to start using that excess money to start making money. Now remember, your savings is your 6 months emergency fund. Savings will never make you rich. I'll save this for another video, but if you simply put your money into a savings account, the interest you're going to get on that savings account is lower than the rate of inflation, therefore you're losing money on that account every year. There are numerous ways of investing that money, and you'd want to talk to a financial advisor to actually figure out what works best for you. But you can put your money in a simple index fund because what you're trying to do is you're trying to compound that money. So that money is making money for you, as well as continuing to reinvest all your other money into that fund so the compounding happens quicker. Important. One very important key into doing what we've just discussed is you have to live below your means. You can't go out and buy that Louis Vuitton purse that costs $2,500. Why wouldn't you just buy a $100 purse and then you have $2,400 still in that purse? You don't need a Gucci belt to hold up your pants. It just doesn't make sense. This kind of growth just isn't going to happen overnight, but if you're diligent, you'll be amazed how fast it starts compounding. And then at that point, once you get ahead, you'll have so many opportunities available to you, it will be unreal. Money makes money. If you have money sitting in a nest egg and a good deal comes along, you'll be able to do that deal in a heartbeat and not be looking around for financing to pull that deal off. All I can say is just stay the course of what we've talked about and it will work out. It takes a little bit of time and a little bit of sacrifice, but the rewards will be tenfold. Well, guys, I'm going to end on one last note. Here's the biggest rule of them all. Money will not make you happy. I believe that experiences in life will make you happy. Buying your parents or paying off your parents' home and imagining the look on their face when you do so, that is priceless. Take your family on a vacation. Those memories will be priceless. The money that you've made by saving and investing will just bring you those experiences. You're not going to be taking that money with you. You can obviously build generational wealth on that money, but that's a different story. But it's all about the experiences in life. So money will not make you happy. The experiences that it will provide will. All right, guys. Well, thank you for sitting here with me. You guys have a great day and hope to talk to you soon.